Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach the simple inventory management system sales part using Java. Let's design the user interface first, right? After that we will be go to the scenario. So how to the data will be flow from the database, right? So first I am going to open the NetBeans, file new project. So I'm going to click on the Java and with Java application, click next. Here if you check it, create main class, you have to uncheck it. Here point 178 and point of sales. Now you have to until wait your project is created. So your project is created successfully. Now here's go to source package, right click, select the default package, right click, new JFrame form. Here I'm going to do the name as sales, the sales part. First I'm going to design the sales form. Okay, here to this is the professional one. I'm going to create the job oriented one. That's why I have created like this. Okay, so here let's expand the form look like this. You have to increase the font size a little bit bigger. Get the size like this. Professional one. Right. So here, what I'm going to see here, I'm going to drag one panel over here. This panel, I'm going to name it as, select this one, properties, background color, this one, billings. Let's increase the font a little bit bigger for you to 60 along with the bold. Color foreground color, I'm going to change it as white. That's it. Billings. Perfect. After that, what I'm going to do is you have to drag the table. Here, so professional, the table will be here. So professional table. Drag it. Okay, here. In the latest version of NetBeans, you can get the professional one, the table one. Select this table. Simple one, this table. You have to select the table. Uh, First, you have to do the code, item code, all the things are you need. So right click, table content, columns. First column, I'm going to select as this one as a code. Code, code. This one should be the name, item name, quantity, price total. Price, we need another insert one, total. That's it. Okay, perfect. This is how the point of sale system will be works, right? Okay, okay, right. You can subtotal. You can see this subtotal or total. You will be change this one as a subtotal. Name you will be changing it as here as double click subtotal. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. Okay, subtotal. Now here below, what I'm going to do is here do the another things. Here we have to create the simple panel. The panel you can find it here. Content is a panel. Right click properties, border. Select the border as this one. Static border. Here drag the label. This label I'm going to name it as item code. Item code. You have to bold. this one bold, edit here, change variable txt code, right? Select both, control C, copy, control V to paste below. This one should be quantity, this one should be txt quantity. Select both, control C, copy, control V. This one should be uh, price. Select these two things, control C to copy, control V to paste below. This one should be discount. Discount. This is a discount. After that, your total. Total, you have to increase the font a little bit bigger because the total you have to show it bold 48. Perfect. After that, we have total. You have to show the same thing. Control C to copy, control V to paste below here. This one should be 0.00. You have to put it like this, right? 0.00. We have to show the total like this, 0.00, right? You can show it any other color. You will be able to show it, right? I need to show it as this blue color. So foreground color as blue. Okay, that's the thing we have to do. After that, what I'm going to do is all things are right. Okay, now what I'm going to do is total is display here, the final total display over here. So the same total we have to show it here as well. Okay, now here, now what I'm going to, now here we have another thing here to design it here as we have to separate panel. This is separate panel. I have to do it here. Simple panel. This panel you have to do it right like this. We have to the frame size little bit increase over here. This one, select this one, properties, border, this one, ethic border. This one you have to do it. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is you have to write here simply total. You have to write the same total. This one same total you have to proceed copy convert here to paste it over here. The same thing you have to do it here. You have to get it over here. This one, copy control C, copy control V to paste here. Get them over here. Perfect. Now let's little bit have to increase the size little bit like this. Perfect. Now after that, what I'm going to do is here. This is the total. Another one we have to do it here is uh, number of items. How many items you have bought? Okay, so all the things you have to show it. So here the same thing. Control C, copy, control V to paste this one. Number of items. You have to number of items. Item quantities. Item quantities. How many item quantities you have bought? You have to display over here. So the same thing, control C to copy, control V to paste it. Only one. Only one. How many item you have bought it will be calculated over here. This all the things you have to display over here, right? The total amount and everything. Okay. After that, bill type. So the same thing. We have to build type. Build type. Build type. You have to need a combo box. This one you have to write like this here. Cache or check. Right? Cache. You can select whatever. After that, your amount, your total amount, paid amount, balance. Paid amount, balance. The paid, after that balance. Copy, paste it below. Balance. That's it. After that, you need a button. One is a finish. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's the thing you have to do. Okay, this is simple stuff you have to do. Now what I'm going to do is we done the design. So now what I'm going to do is, yeah, let's go to the source, Control F, you'll get the UI, press enter key, press enter key, you'll get the matter until you have to get the enter key. Like the matter, this one. Let's select as matter. And select again the frame, properties, code, generate center, close. Now let's run and check how the frame look like. You can get the output look like this. So if you have to do the simple modification again, this one you have to simply uh, you have to increase the form size little bit bigger. Okay, so here we have to increase little bit here. So let's select all, hold down the shift key down and select all the user interface. Get them off here. Right. Now let's select this one. Price. This is how we have to arrange them. Okay, in the order. Right. Simply you have to arrange them. So to get the nice user interface, that is we need. Okay. Let's right. Perfect. Now let's select this one. Properties. With the font size, let's increase by 36 with bold. Click OK. And properties here. Sorry. Select this one again. Table content. You have to go to the rows, columns. These columns. Here rows. We already removed this all the rows. Right. Right. Close it. Custom code columns and columns is not allowed. Single section. Rows is 4, right? This rows. The row count you have to select 0. Now let's say execute again. You have to select now. Here there is no row count, just simple one, right? So I think if you want to change the size a little bit bigger, so it's very professional. This table look like a so professional one. Here let's so professional. If you want to do the another modification, here the models, table model. Here you can see this table models. So by default values, all things. If you want to change another things here, table tooltip also there, fonts, any other modification, rows, row count, all things are there. Okay, right. That's it. That's the thing we have to do it so far. That's the only thing you have to do it so far. uh Title, everything is fine, look fine, right? Okay, the design is okay. Now let's do the coding part in my next tutorial, right? So keep watch this one, how to do this simple design. You must try on yourself. Thank you for watching. Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today is a part 2 tutorial of point of sale system. So let's create the database. Going to create the database. Pause, hit create button. Database has been created successfully. This database, I'm going to create the tables. First, I'm going to create the table as product table. Product table, I'm going to consist of 5 columns. First one should be ID 11. This one should be the ID, which is a auto increment with primary key. After that, code, item code. This one should be varchar. After that, product name, price. Product name, p name, so product name, price quantity, price quantity, right? The simple table structure I have created. Hit save button. Now here I'm going to insert the values, right? Go to the click insert. So I'm going to insert product code 1001. Product name I'm going to create as uh, Android mobile. Price 15,000. Quantity 100. After that, second one, the ID field, you don't fill up this one, this auto increment. So item code here, as I'm going to get item code 1002. This one should be the sum mobile 12,000 quality. Right. We have two products. I have created two products. If you go to the browse, you will be able to see these are two products. Right. So now once you here, this is the I have if you want, you can simply you have to create one form in inventory. You can do the CRUD operation of delete the record and insert the record and update the record of products table, right? So here only I have created this one, right? So here enter the item code relevant, the product details need to be displayed. So here, so what I'm going to say, select this one, right click, action here, don't hit type here action perform. I need here key release event. Okay, right click event, key release event. Once you type the correct uh, item code, the product detail need to be displayed. So here what I'm going to do is I just go to this code, uh, right? So I'm going to copy this one, entire code. First I'm going to code this one, paste it over here. I explain, don't worry. Okay, so after that what I'm going to say, I'm going to this is all the connection. First I'm going to add the database connection. So first what I'm going to do is we already implement the MySQL. uh, I didn't okay, I didn't had a include the MySQL libraries out here, so I will be edit here. Okay, before that, right? So go to the Google and type MySQL connector for Java. Sorry, here type here MySQL connector for Java. Here you will be able to get the jar file. MySQL jar file, you will be able to get it here, right? MySQL jar file, you will be able to get it here. Okay, you can get them and download them. Right here, this is a zip file. Here you will be able to get the zip file. uh, Click and download the zip file. This is a jar. You can see the jar format, right? This is a zip file. You have to download them. Okay, right? So this is the thing, you have to download the jar file. After download them, you have to right click and extract them. It will be become a normal folder. After that, you can browse and put into your project, right? So this is your project. Inside the project, there is a the folder called which is libraries. Right click, add jar folder. Here you will be able to go to the E drive. Uh, so right, I'll show you how to download them. I haven't downloaded them, right? So click and download. Here, don't here login or sign up. You just no tax, just my download. Okay, I'll show you. Then you will be easily understand, right? If I download and extract and put into the folder and do it. Okay, here it will be downloaded. Like it's take only 1 minute time to get downloaded. Here it is only 4.9 MB. Okay, so here downloaded successfully. Go to show in folder. Now it's okay. Now it's completed. Right. Now let's go to the show in folder. This is your folder, right? So I just copy this one. I put it to my E drive. Right click, extract file. Click OK. Extract it. Now let's back to my project. Select the libraries. This is your project. Point of sales. There is a folder which is a library. Select the library folder. Right click. Add jar folder. If you have to go to the E drive, here you have to select the file which will be downloaded. MySQL, this one connector. Double click and double click. Okay, this one. Jar. Okay, this one. MySQL. This one I think. This one. Click on and open it. Now your jar folder is open successfully. Here, this is your jar file. Okay, my MySQL connector is added to your project. Now what I'm going to do is here. After that, you have to implement the class SQL class. So import Java dot SQL asterisk. If you put like this, you can accessible all the SQL classes. After that, you have to add the connection con prepare statement pst, right. After that, you have to add it those stuff. After that, you have to add this one as well. Result set and table data model. These two things you have to add it. Result set, default table model. You have to implement the class task. Implement the this default table model. It will be interact with our JTable. Okay, right. That's it. That's these four objects we have to create it. Con prepare statement and RS object. This one should model. These all things are coming from this namespace SQL namespace. This is date table. This is a model. It is coming from this namespace. Right. Now what I'm going to do is, what's the product code you are typing? Okay. So here first you have to write it. Okay. We have create the here product code. PRD code. Right. So item code. Right. What's the item code you type on this text field? It is assigned to this variable, right? After that, this all the things. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut off this line. I'm going to create the variable object public void. We have to create the not to object method, which is a connect. Paste here as well. This is not error. This connection here is variable con. It asks import the try catch block. Paste it over here. Right. That's it. That's the thing here, right? This is also the click and catch. Okay, you no need to import the try and catch. It will be in NetBeans will be automatically imported, right? This connection object control C copy, put in the constructor of the class. When the form is loaded, constructor get loaded, right? So after that, what I'm going to do is, what is the database you have created? Product POS. So name it as POS, right? So here, this is the driver registration. You have to import the MySQL driver. So you haven't registered. So first you have to register the MySQL driver. After that, you have to given the path where your database is resided. Your database is reside on the localhost. This is localhost, which name is POS. So I have get POS. This is a user credential of MySQL. If you are download XAMPP7 in your machine, default username is root, default password is blank. Okay, when you are download. If you want, you will be able to change, right? I leave as it is, right? So that's why I have put it root is a username, password is blank. Okay, this is a class not found exception. I have put it here. If there are any problem of the classes, if you are not import any SQL classes, so if you are not import regarding the SQL classes, the error will be thrown as class not found exception. Or if you have any problem with your SQL code, if you have any spelling mistake of your SQL code, this exception will be thrown, which is a SQL exception. That's it. Okay, now let's check whether it's fine or not. If you are if you are okay, anyway, what is the wrong? Here, this code, right? Okay, first you have to this one, right? This I'm just this code I cut off. First you have to check it. Now it's working, but what's here? One error will be thrown. Uh, Class not found. This is the driver problem, right? So now here what's the problem here is, go to your project. This is a project. You can see inside the light. Here the problem is I have import the libraries folder. I have put into here inside the radio button project. I have import the libraries. That's why. You select your project libraries here. I have to import them. Right. Now let's run and check. This driver is right. The latest version we have to change the driver as this one. Com CJ driver. This is the latest one. Okay. So here I have to change this one. Instead of this, you have to change this one. Now if you run it, now it's okay. Now here there is no problem. Okay, that's a problem. Right. Working perfectly well. Right. Now what I'm going to do is, if I enter the relevant product ID, I want to display the product information. Right. So what I'm going to do is, back here. Right. Rest of the query, simple query. Paste it over here. Right. PST. You have to first, I'll be explained, don't worry. Right. So this J option pan product code will display product. If you enter the product code, here we have another thing is product name. You have to put the product name. Pro name. This one should be txt pro name, p name. Right. Right. Product name. Txt price. Right. Perfect. Right. Now what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to the prepare statement. You have to surrounded with the try catch. Paste it over here. Right. Now what I'm going to do is, right, you have to first you have to, what is the product ID you are typing, it assigned to this variable, item code variable. After that we have to write the prepare statement. We have to create the object above prepare statement of the PST equal connection prepare statement. You have to write the correct select all from which table, product table, where this one should be item code. Item code. So you write item code here. What's the item code you're typing? Giving, it will be searching the particular item based on the product. If the item code is found, it will be coming, and you have to enter the relevant p name and price. So p name as a price. Right. Okay. After that, you are setting to the relevant text fields. Text field, that is the text field. Okay, what is the product name you entered here? This is price, quantity, all the things, right? So now what I'm going to do is, let's check whether it's working fine or not. If I enter the correct product code 000, what is the problem? 0001. It's working, but the problem is here. Now here this one, I'm going to change it as key. Instead of key read is key press, we will change it. Then some problem. So you have to write here, if event means this object you are called get code, press enter key only, it will be work. Right? You have to press enter key. You have to set only the enter key. Right? So this same code, Control S to cut off, paste it over here. That's it. Now let's check. If get key code key event dot vk enter mean, if you enter key, press enter key only. Now if you type 0001, press enter, okay, it display. If 0004, there's no barcode is found. Right? So right, so it's working. Now it's working. Right now it's working fine. Okay, now it's the barcode is not uh, okay. It working successfully. Right here, if you enter the quantity, we need one button. So here add button. If you click add button, the record details should be added. So here in the table. Right. These all things we have to do by in my next video tutorial. I hope you understand the things well. Thank you for watching. Hi, welcome back. Uh, this is the part 3 tutorial of point of sale system. Here, if I enter the item code on this text field, the relevant product name and price display. If you enter the quantity over here, if you enter the quantity as 1, here I need one button, add, click add button. I need to add the this all the product information into this table, right? So how to do the thing is, let's put one button, drag and drop one button, drag it one button over here. Here this button I am going to name it as add. I am going to name this button as add button. So to add it, so this button, right click properties. I am going to increase the size a little bit bigger. So 24, click OK, close it, right? So again right click properties, font property, bold, click OK, right? Now what I'm going to do is double click on this button. Here I'm going to do is here I just paste this code. I already create the model above. Model. Okay, this model object I have to here we have to call model equal default model JTable1 means this is JTable1. Okay, JTable1 get model. Well, here a product code. I want to add this all things. It's this model. Right, this product code. So what is the name? TXT code. This one I am going to add it over here. After that, this product name is going to here. After that, quantity. This one should be TXT quantity. After that, third one should be the TXT price. Right. These all the things are get text all things right. Perfect. Right. After that, get total. Uh, Here we have to add it. Right. This one. This total also we have to add it over here. Right. So here, what I'm going to do is you have to make the total. Right. Total cost. How much you are getting the total. Right. So here, what I'm going to do is right. So this is a model, right? It's a model table. So I need to calculate the total, right? So once we enter the quantity, I want to calculate the price and quantity and click add button. It will be storing here, subtotal as well. So what I'm going to do is, uh, here we have to do here as well. So the model, this is a model, right? It's a model table. So we have to calculate the price and total. So here I'm going to this one. After that, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create a variable in this price. We have to subtract to the quantity. So price equal, we have to equal to this this text field. Drag it here and you have to write here as integer dot pass it. The same thing, you just copy and paste it over here. This one should be quantity txt quantity. You have to pass it here txt quantity, right? Now you have to get the total. Int total equal price price into quantity. That's it. Thus this total, I just copy this one and paste it over here. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. Okay, that's the thing you have to write. Now after that, what you are going to do is you have to, now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Enter the item code, press enter key. You have to give the quantity to here. It's working fine. It's working fine. Now this one should be our final total. We have to show it here. This one we have to just dot final dot lbl total. These things copied. We have to create a variable. So here we have to create a model. The model we have to add it all the things. Okay, this model here, this table model, default table model, table one, model row objects mean you have to add objects. Okay, txt code mean this text. What is the text field you are typing here? It will go this field. Name go this field. Quantity this field. Price this field. This quantity and price both are calculated and display the subtotal over here. That's why I have created the objects here. This model add rows, we have to create the objects. The final year total, right? After that, you have to write the final total year calculation. That's why I have tried initialize the for loop. For initial value I equals 0, I get table get row mean how many rows are here there, it will be calculated, and I plus plus sum equals sum integer pass in table get at calculated value will be 0 1 0 1 2 3 4 position 4. This is a fourth position. We have to calculate it here, right? Calculate and display where lbl set text sum. So here let's check 001 quantity 2 or the 002 quantity 3. Here it's working, here it's working. Now it's working fine. Now here the problem is here we have a this one we have to arrange them like this. So this one we don't need this one, only 0 is only. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. 001 2, here it's working now. It's 2 1, it's working, here it's working, here it's working. Now here I need to display this one to here as well. Here also the total will be working. So what you're going to do is here also you have to pass it the same thing, paste it the same thing, control C to copy, control V to get another copy. This one I have named it as total, right? Zero zero one. It's working. Why it's not working over here? This also we have named it as txt total. Right, we'll give the name as now one more. So you have to show it two places. So you have to this total one, this total, right? Now we will be able to see the two places. You can see if you add it 0001, press enter key, what is quantity 3, here it's working both places. Perfect. It will be the perfect, right? Now I want to calculate the item quantities, right? How many items you are entered here? The items. What would this one should be like, not quantities, items. It will be calculated, the rows. So here, what I'm going to do is, you have to create, go to the source, you have to create the variables over here. Uh, in this place, add button. You have to create a variable here. Int rows. You have to write int items. Get table, get row count. Right? So here after that, the same thing. We have to name this one as items. LBL items. Copy this one. Back here, LBL items. Set text. Paste it over here. Here what are these items, you have to pass it over here. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. Now let's run and check. If you enter the item code, particular product will be displayed. Enter the quantity, click add button. Here it's working. Here, item number one. If you are second one, display, this one should be, click here, this item two. Now it will be displaying successful, right? Now it will be displaying successful. Now here we need another thing. We have to clear the product code. After add the product, we have to clear the product code and product name and quantity, price. That's the thing you have to do. It's a efficient way to do it here. That's why otherwise it's not good. So here product quantity, product price, txt price need to be clear. Now the product code will be focus, request focus. Okay, so we have to show it like this. So let's check again. Enter the item code, press enter key, it's working. Enter the quantity, click add, but here it's working perfectly. First product added. These all things are clear. Here the cursor will be focused on to allow to enter the second product. So if you are type the second product, press enter key, is working. I need 4, click add button here. Now it's working perfectly well. Now it's working perfectly well. Okay, this we are working perfectly well. Here this one should be the total. Here number of item 2 will be selected, right? I hope you guys you understood this tutorial well. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching. Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Uh, Today I'm going to teach about the paid and balance part, right? So in our last video we talked about once we enter the item code, press enter key. Here product name, price. If you enter the quantity, click add button. Here the number of item will be display one. Here display successfully. Now you are going to pay bill. So 50,000. Here the balance should be displayed over here, right? After that finish, so all the entire form need to be clear. So how to do the thing is, so what I'm going to do is here the paid button, right click. Here also event key press. You have to the key press. It's simple. So what I'm going to do is key press. So name this one as quantity. This one you have to tell this one as a pay. Text pay. This one should be balance. Text balance. BL, right. This one should be okay. This enough. Instead of putting the key press event here, here what I do here is simply we have to do another thing is we have a button. Calculate properties, along with bold, click OK, close it, right. Now what I'm going to do is here now let's double click on the button. Here we have to do it here is int dot, we have to create the variable dot integer, we have to integer dot pass int txt, sorry, this label, what is the name of the label I have given? LBL total, this name. So you write LBL total dot get text. Okay. This one subtotal. Same thing, I just control C to copy, control V to paste below. This one should be pay amount. So here also pay txt pay dot get text. Now I'm going to create a variable int dot equal subtotal sub dot minus pay. pay. I want to display the result in the balance text field, which is name txt bell. So you write txt bell. This time set text. You write string dot value of this dot will be there. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. But it's working. It's awesome, right? Don't worry, guys. This is all the source code I provide you. It's working. Uh, I have given more clarity, guys. Okay. Here I'm going to pay 70,000. 66,000 is a bill. 70,000 pay. Calculate here. Why the thing is 4,000 will be displayed. This is a label. I ran some problem. So let's select this one and remove them. Instead of that, we have put into one text field. Okay, if we have a text field, we will be, don't worry about, we will be increase little bit bigger, and we have to this one will be solve your problem. Okay, this implemented that it will be supported. Some spaces get error, I think, right? So here I have to increase the font a little bit bigger, 24. Now 24 is 36 is enough. Along with the bold, select again, change variable txt sub. Select again, right click, edit text, backspace to remove the extension. Select again. This one foreground color will be yellow. Will be change the color. Background color will be changed as a, instead of white we are changed as black. It's very nice look. Now you will be able to see it's very nice look. Now let's check what is the error. You just write like this, txt sub, right? Let's go here, this txt sub. Now let's check it. This also LBL text sub text, right? Now let's check 001 2. It's working. You have paid 30,000, 32,000. Quick calculate. What's the problem? Okay. Right, the problem is clear. Okay, subtotal. Now right, now it's okay. Now here 001, quantity 2, click add button. Now here again 1002, 3, 4, it's working. But for 80,000, it's working. Now we will be work. The problem is I had it here is I have I have put it this one before. That's why the earlier label also work, right? The problem is I put it here. That's why it won't work, right? Now the problem is okay. Now it's working fine. Now what you are going to do is here there will be the button which is a finish. If it is finish, entire uh, page want to be clear, right? So how to finish button? You double click on this one. But clear everything. First I'm going to clear the model set row 0 mean JTable model. I have set it as a default model here. This one default model object I have created dot set row 0. After that we have to clear this all the forms values. So we have to clear up all the forms values. This one should be txt lbl item. This one txt dot. So type lbl items dot sorry, wait, lbl item bill items as the here LBL items. Dot set text clear. I need to clear this one total. TXT sub, you just copy this one and paste it over here. Set text clear. How does it clear off this one? Paid TXT paid pay TXT bal. So just copy and paste it over here. Pay TXT bal. We need to clear all the text fields. After all the things are clear, from all things are clear, the cursor will be focused on where this text field. So TXT code this one. We just focus, and we need to clear up this one as well, this total as well. LBL dot sub dot. The same thing here also error if you want to subtotal. Need to be clear. Set text clear. Right, now let's execute the program. Now let's click add button. Sorry, enter the text. Now it's working. Again I'm going to press it. 001 3. Now it's working. 00002 4 count, it's working. Now it's working here. If you have paid the bill as 1 lakh, click calculate, it's working. Now if you are finish the bill, click finish here. Everything should be clear. The cursor will be focused on here. This is how we have clear up the bill, right? So if you enter again, enter the quantity, total need to display, pay the bill 50,000, calculate, balance would be calculated, click finish button here, everything would be calculated, right? Very simple stuff we have did, right? So here I need a, now here what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the title over here. It's very good. Okay, so select the form, right click properties, title you have given us billing system. You can give anything, billing system or point of sale system, inventory management, all are same in here. It's a billing system, right? Everything would be fine. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. So instead of writing the button, you will be able to put it here, key press event as well. Okay, if it is a put the button, it's simple, it's calculate, it's very simple, but everything can know about everyone can know about this one here. This is the calculate one. So here if you enter the one, enter the quantity, click add button. If you fill up another quantity, click enter button 4. Now if you have pay the bill 1 lakh, click calculate, your balance would be calculated, click finish button here, everything would be finished, right? It's very simple system I have made it. If you have any doubt on this, you can ask me. If you love my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.